The question 1. On freezing, wet days, which of the following roadways is most likely to hide spots of ice? 1. Roadways near the tops of hills. 2. Roadways on bridges and overpasses. 3. Roadways paved with asphalt. The correct answer is 2. Bridges and overpasses tend to freeze before the rest of the road does. They can hide spots of ice. The question 2. Hydroplaning occurs when tyres ride on a thin film of water instead of on the surface of the road. To prevent hydroplaning in rainy weather, you should 1. Put on your cruise control to maintain a constant speed. 2. Decrease your speed. 3. Move to the shoulder of the road as soon as it starts to rain. The correct answer is 2. In rainy weather, you should lower your speed to reduce the risk of hydroplaning. Driving too fast may cause your tyres to ride up on the water and lose contact with the surface of the road, making it very difficult to control your vehicle. The question 3. This yellow warning sign means 1. You are approaching a school or school crosswalk. 2. Slow down, drive with caution and watch for children. 3. Both of the above. The correct answer is 3. This sign is placed on roads near schools to warn drivers to slow down, drive with caution, and watch for children. The question 4. A flashing red traffic light at an intersection means 1. Slow down before entering. 2. Stop before entering. 3. Stop and wait for the green light. The correct answer is 2. A flashing red signal means stop. After coming to a stop, you may proceed once it is safe, observing all right-of-way rules. The question 5. Fines in a construction zone are 1. Doubled, 2. Tripled, 3. Cut in half. The correct answer is 1. Fines for moving traffic violations are doubled in highway construction or maintenance zones where workers are present. When operating in a construction zone, you must drive carefully and follow all directions provided by signs, signals, officers, and flaggers. The question 6. In inclement weather, you should 1. Steer off the road. 2. Drive in a low gear. 3. Steer and brake smoothly. The correct answer is 3. When driving during unfavourable weather conditions, avoid slamming on the brakes and making sharp, quick turns. These behaviours will make controlling your vehicle in inclement weather even more difficult. The question 7. There is no crosswalk and you see a pedestrian crossing your lane ahead. You should 1. Make eye contact with and then pass the pedestrian. 2. Slow down as you pass the pedestrian. 3. Stop and let the pedestrian finish crossing the street. The correct answer is 3. At an intersection where traffic is not controlled by traffic signal lights, drivers are required to yield the right-of-way to pedestrians within any crosswalk, marked or unmarked. Even if there is no crosswalk, yield to the pedestrian. The question 8. This sign means 1. No passing zone. 2. Slow-moving vehicle. 3. Two-way traffic. The correct answer is 1. A triangular yellow sign with black lettering indicates a no passing zone. It will appear on the left side of a two-way, two-lane roadway at the beginning of an area where prohibitive pavement markings are also used. The question 9. When approaching a roundabout, you should always 1. Increase your speed. 2. Decrease your speed. 3. Maintain your speed. The correct answer is 2. When approaching a roundabout, slow down. A roundabout is designed to be driven at a low speed. The question 10. This yellow sign means 1. There is a sharp turn to the right. 2. The lane must turn right. 3. A right turn is permitted on a green arrow only. The correct answer is 1. Some warning signs have a fluorescent yellow-green background. These signs warn of upcoming conditions, including roads with curves and sharp turns. The question 11. When taking any medicine, you should consult your doctor about the effects before driving, have someone follow you home, keep your window open and drive more slowly. The correct answer is 1. Legal medications, both prescription and over-the-counter, can potentially impair your ability to drive. Always consult with your doctor or pharmacist if you have questions about how a particular drug or drug combination will affect your ability to drive. You should particularly make a point of talking with your doctor if they give you a prescription for a tranquilizer or sedative. The question 12. To improve visibility lowered by rain or fog, drivers should use their 1. Low beam headlights, 2. High beam headlights, 3. Parking lights. The correct answer is 1. Use low beam headlights when driving in rain, snow, sleet or fog. High beam headlights in adverse weather conditions lower visibility by reflecting off the precipitation and back into the driver's eyes. The question 13. The speed limit at an uncontrolled railroad crossing is 1. 25 miles per hour, 2. 15 miles per hour, 3. 20 miles per hour. The correct answer is 2. When you are within 100 feet of an uncontrolled railroad crossing where you cannot see the tracks for 400 feet in both directions. The question 14. A broken yellow line beside a solid yellow line indicates that passing is 1. Permitted from the side next to the solid yellow line. 2. Not permitted from either direction. 3rd. Permitted from the side next to the broken yellow line. The correct answer is 3. When the centre of the road is marked by a solid yellow line beside a broken yellow line, passing is permitted from the side next to the broken line and prohibited from the side next to the solid line. The question 15. This sign means 1. No U-turn, 2. No left turn, 3. No right turn. The correct answer is 3. Where this sign is posted, it is prohibited to make a right turn. It would be unsafe and unlawful to make a right turn at an intersection with this sign. The question 16. You may drive off of the paved roadway to pass another vehicle. 1. If the shoulder is wide enough to accommodate your vehicle. 2. If the vehicle ahead of you is turning left. 3. Under no circumstances. The correct answer is 3. You may never drive off the paved or main travelled portion of the road and onto the shoulder to pass another vehicle. The question 17. To turn left from a one-way street with multiple lanes onto a two-way street, start the turn in 1. The far left lane, 2nd. Any available lane, 3. The lane closest to the middle of the street. The correct answer is 1. When making a left turn from a one-way street onto a two-way street, start from the far left lane. The question 18. You want to make a right turn at the corner. A pedestrian with a guide dog is at the corner ready to cross the street in front of you. Before making your right turn, you should 1. Turn off your engine until the person crosses the street. 2. Tell the pedestrian when to cross the street. 3. Wait until the person crosses the street. The correct answer is 3. Pedestrians using guide dogs or white canes, with or without a red tip, must be given the right of way at all times. The question 19. If you are getting tired while driving, you should 1. Stop and either get rest or change drivers. 2. Drink something with caffeine. 3. Open a window. The correct answer is 1. To avoid the dangers of fatigued driving, take breaks every hour or so during a long trip. If possible, share driving responsibilities with another person so you can each sleep while the other person drives. The question 20. California's basic speed law says 1. You should never drive faster than posted speed limits. 2. You should never drive faster than is safe for current conditions. 3. The maximum speed limit in California is 70 miles per hour on certain freeways. The correct answer is 2. The basic speed law means that you may never drive faster than would be safe in current conditions. For example, if you drive 45 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone during a dense fog, even though you are below the posted limit, you may be cited for driving too fast for conditions. The question 21. If you pass a school bus that is stopped with its red lights flashing, you will 1. Be fined up to $1,000. 2. Be fined up to $100. 3. Face no legal consequences. The correct answer is 1. Drivers must come to a complete stop when approaching a school bus stopped with its red lights flashing. Failure to stop until the red lights stop flashing may result in license suspension and a fine of up to $1,000. The question 22. This yellow sign means 1 lane ahead. 2. Merging traffic ahead. 3rd lane ends ahead. The correct answer is 2. This sign warns of the possible presence of merging traffic. The question 23. You want to pass a bicyclist in a narrow traffic lane when an oncoming vehicle is approaching. You should 1. Honk your horn, then pass the bicyclist. 2. Slow down and let the vehicle pass you before you pass the bicyclist. 3. Wait until the bicyclist rides off the roadway. The correct answer is 2. In this situation, you should take on one danger at a time. Rather than trying to squeeze between the bicyclist and the other vehicle, you should slow down to let the other vehicle pass, and then pass the bicyclist when it is safe to do so. The question 24. You are driving behind a motorcycle and want to pass. You must 1. Stay in the right lane as much as possible because the motorcycle is small and doesn't use all of the lane. 2. Blow your horn to make the motorcycle move onto the shoulder so that you can pass. 3. Have your vehicle entirely in the left lane before and during the pass. The correct answer is 3. When passing a motorcycle, allow a full lane to the motorcycle. Never crowd into the same lane as the motorcycle. Returning to the original lane too soon can force a rider to swerve to the right and into traffic or off the road. The question 25. To avoid hydroplaning while driving in rainy conditions, you should 1. Drive at a speed appropriate for ideal conditions. 2. Apply your brakes as soon as your car starts to skid. 3. Slow down. The correct answer is 3. When driving too quickly in wet conditions, your tires may lose all contact with the road.
The question 26. It is legal to make a left turn at a red traffic light after stopping only if 1. You are traveling on a two-way street and turning onto a two-way street. 2. You are traveling on a one-way street and turning onto another one-way street. 3. You yield to all other traffic at the intersection. The correct answer is 2. After coming to a complete stop, you may turn left at a red light only if you are traveling on a one-way street and turning onto another one-way street. Only make the turn if there are no posted signs prohibiting such a turn. The question 27. This sign means 1. Curves ahead. 2. Divided highway starts. 3. Divided highway ends. The correct answer is 3. Warning signs are usually yellow with black markings. This sign warns that the divided highway ends ahead. Prepare to change lanes or shift lane position. The question 28. Which of the following increases your chances of being in a collision? 1. Looking over your shoulder while making lane changes. 2. Continuously changing lanes to pass other vehicles. 3. Adjusting your rearview mirror before you start driving. The correct answer is 2. Every time you pass another vehicle, you increase your chances of being in a collision. The question 29. If you come across livestock or other animals on the roadway, you should 1. Swerve out of the way. 2. Slow down and stop. 3. Ignore them. The correct answer is 2. If you are driving and come across an animal of any kind in the road, try to slow down and stop if it's safe to do so. Swerving to avoid an animal can be dangerous because your vehicle may lose control and cause an accident.
The question 30. You have allowed the wheels of your vehicle to run off the edge of the pavement. What should you do first? 1. Turn the front wheels slightly to the left to edge the car back onto the pavement. 2. Hold the steering wheel firmly, release the gas pedal, and gently apply the brakes. 3. Apply the brakes and turn the front wheels sharply to the left. The correct answer is 2. If your vehicle leaves the roadway, hold the steering wheel firmly, release the gas pedal, and gently apply the brakes. Wait until your speed has reduced, check the traffic, and look for a place to safely return to the roadway by merging back into traffic. Overcompensating by jerking the wheel to return to the roadway can cause you to lose control of your vehicle or may cause your car to go into other lanes of traffic. The question 31. While all of the following actions are dangerous to do while driving, which is also illegal? 1. Listening to music through a set of dual headphones. 2. Adjusting your outside mirrors. 3. Reading a road map. The correct answer is 1. Listening to music through a set of dual headphones is dangerous and illegal. The question 32. If there is a deep puddle on the road ahead, you should 1. Maintain the posted speed to make it through the water. 2. Avoid the puddle if possible. 3. Shift into neutral as you drive through the water. The correct answer is 2. To prevent skidding on slippery surfaces, avoid especially slippery areas, such as ice patches, wet leaves, oil, or deep puddles. The safest surface for driving is a dry, solid surface. The question 33. When making a right turn from a highway with 2 lanes traveling in your direction, you may turn from 1. The lane closest to the center of the road. 2. The lane nearest the curb or edge of the roadway. 3. Either lane, depending on oncoming traffic. The correct answer is 2. Begin and end the turn in the lane nearest the right-hand curb. Do not swing wide into another lane of traffic. The question 34. It is unlawful to 1. Pass another vehicle in any marked no passing zone. 2. Pass another vehicle over a railroad crossing. 3. Both of the above. The correct answer is 3. It is illegal to cross the center line to pass when driving on hills, in curves, and in other locations where you cannot see ahead far enough to pass safely. You may not pass at street crossings, at railroad crossings, where signs indicate no passing zones, or where a solid yellow line is next to your lane. You may not pass when the vehicle in front of you has stopped for a pedestrian or when driving in work zones where passing would be hazardous. The question 35. Which of the following are factors commonly contributing to traffic crashes? 1. Exceeding the posted speed limit and driving too fast for conditions or circumstances. 2. Getting adequate rest and staying alert. 3. Scanning the environment and staying focused on the driving task. The correct answer is 1. Driving above the speed limit, driving too far below the speed limit, and driving too fast for conditions are all actions that commonly contribute to traffic accidents. Always drive with the general flow of traffic, within legal speed limits. The question 36. This red and white sign means you should 1. Stop and check for traffic coming from both directions before proceeding. 2. Give the right-of-way to traffic on the road you wish to enter or cross. 3. Maintain a steady speed and check for traffic coming from all directions. The correct answer is 2. A 3-sided yield sign indicates that you must slow down and be ready to stop, if necessary, to let any vehicle, bicyclist, or pedestrian pass before you proceed. In this case, you do not have the right of way.